Hello friends, this is the current affairs of today, that is 30th March. Let us begin. First of all, the first topic is Ottawa hosted 60th meeting of the Canada-India Joint Working Group on Counterterrorism. First of all, we are going to discuss some of the point of Ottawa. Ottawa is the Canada's capital in the east of the southern Ontario, near the city of Montreal, and it is near the US border. Sitting on the Ottawa River, you can see here in this image the Ottawa River is the below right side below the river is flowing, and it is the data collected from Wikipedia. You can check it by search on Ottawa. It has at least at its center the Parliament Hill. On the above picture you can see the Parliament Hill with grand Victorian architecture and museums such as National Gallery of Canada with noted collection of indigenous and other Canadian art. The park-lined Radio Canal is filled with boats in summer and ice skaters in winter. As you know, Canada is an temperate country, so the Radio Canal, which is very famous canal of Canada, it's water driven by in the other season, and in the winter season it is fully filled up by the ice. Next topic is the United Nations Weather Agency, that is World Meteorological Organization, released its annual State of Global Climate Report. So the WMO warned that in its report, State of Global Climate Report, it warned that the physical and physical and socio-economic impacts of climate change are accelerating day by day, and it is the 25th annual record of global climate. In this report, there is significant impact on temperature, as 2018 was the fourth warmest year on record and almost 1 degree Celsius above from the period of 1850 to 1900 the temperature has raised. In 1994, the statement was first released that CO2 levels were at first 357 parts per million, but in 2017 it was 405.5, means nearly an increase of around 50 parts per million. Also, it is expected that greenhouse gas concentration will increase in upcoming years. So here is the WMO report that declares the climate risk, extreme events and related impacts of 2017. Most costly hurricane season on record. The exceptionally heavy rains triggered deadly landslides in Sierra Leone and Colombia. Second year of major bleaching in the Great Barrier Reef, which is located in Australia. 40 plus 41 million people affected by flood in South Asia. Agriculture accounted for nearly 26% of damages and losses associated with climate related disasters, and nearly 30% of the world population face extreme heat wave. 892,000 drought related internal displacements in Somalia, that is African country. The destructive wildlife fires around the world, which altogether includes climatic risk, environmental extreme events and related impacts. You can see the light blue color indicates the water which causes damage, the weather, the extreme waves in yellow color, the wildlife fires, and in green color it is the climate and food which causes the changes and related means affect the population and growing which is present on earth. Next, here are some information about WMO, that is World Meteorological Organization. It is an UN organization founded in 23rd March 1950. So 23rd March every year is celebrated as World Meteorological Day. This year also it was celebrated on 23rd March. It's now the present head of the WMO is David Grimes. Its parent organization is United Nations Economic and Social Council. WMO headquarters is Geneva and at Switzerland. The next topic of discussion is Google has. The next topic of discussion is interaction of India with ambassadors of High Commissioners of European and Oceanic countries in New Delhi. Oceania. What is Oceania and Oceanian countries? It consists of nearly 14 countries, that is Australia, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Fiji, Solomon Island, Vanuatu, Samoa, Kiribati, Tonga, Micronesia, Marshall Islands, Palau, Tuvalu and Nauru. The subregions include Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, etc. You can see in this table, and its means what is the population of this countries. You can see in 2019 population of the Australia population is the one of the highest in between these 14 countries. Oceania is a geographic region comprises Australasia, Melanesia, Micronesia and Polynesia, was used to study in geography. Spanning in the eastern and western hemispheres, Oceania covers an area of to 8,525,989 square kilometers and has a population of 40 million nearly. So the key point of interactions include the European